You're watching a Famicast video review of RICO for the Nintendo Switch. I'm James Charlton and I reviewed this game for the Famicast.com. Let's check it out. So RICO is a procedurally generated police first-person shooter game which has a lot of online features. In fact, straight up, you can see in the top right, you can actually start an online party immediately. Just press the D-pad, boom, there you go. You're straight in there. So this is a co-op shooter game, so you're encouraged to have at least two people playing online, and you can actually do split screen as well, so you can actually do local co-op too. The main meat and potatoes of this game is the case. So this is where the procedurally generated part comes in. So if you select a new case, you're presented with these nodes, and basically your aim is to go from left to right. Make your way across. You can choose your path and basically just make your way and try to get to the end. If you fail, you start right back at the beginning. So to get started, you choose a weapon, and you've got pretty much bare bones at the start, but you'll be upgrading as you make your way through. You'll unlock credits to unlock new weapons, new sub-weapons, and things to help you out on the way. And if you die, you can be resurrected by your partner or by yourself, but you have to have those options selected. Loading times are a little bit long, pushing somewhere between 30 and 40 seconds. But remember, this is an indie title, and this is not a $60 maximum budget game. This is small team. Yeah, expect a little bit of bit rough around the edges, as you can see here. The graphics are not like stellar, but they do the job well. So they've got a nice cel-shaded look to it as well. And also, like I said at the beginning of this review, this is procedurally generated. So what happens beyond this door, you'll never know. It'll be different every single time. So this is what the gameplay basically consists of. You go up to the door, you push B, it kicks it down, and then you shoot whoever's in there. This is the training stage, so this is just to get used to the controls. And the missions vary between killing people and destroying evidence, or killing people and picking stuff up, basically killing people. And also you'll notice I've got motion aiming turned on, so you've got very smooth kind of, if you played Splatoon 2 or maybe even Doom or Wolfenstein on Switch, it's very, very similar, and it works absolutely fantastically. They have nailed the motion aiming perfectly in this game, despite it being a small indie group of developers. Gameplay is pretty smooth, whether you're using the motion controls or regular control sticks. And yeah, there's lots of cool moves you can do. You can run, and you can slide, and you can actually burst through the door and surprise your enemies like this. Boom. The cool bullet trails that happen when you come in, and the slow motion effect is pretty cool. The only niggle I have is that to activate an item or pick up something like this, if you do something like here, you can't do it. You have to look all the way down and then hold it down. So yeah, the next command is get out. But if you look to the top left, there are a bunch of checklist points that you have to do before you get out of the level. So it's always a good idea to do all of that, because you could actually end up failing the mission if you haven't done the necessary objectives. So with this one, we have to seize evidence. We've done that. We have to clear the building of all the people and then get out. There is also a useful map, which you activate by just hitting the D-pad, and the exclamation points show you things that you can pick up. Black areas are areas you haven't been, and green areas are ones that you've explored and killed all the bad guys in. So once you've cleared all the objectives, usually some extra hostiles come into the building, and you have to kill them on the way out as well. So it's on the way in, you kill everyone, do the objective, and get out, kill everyone on the way out too. The objectives are very, very simple. For example, I just shot the computer, and that means I destroyed the evidence, things like that. Nothing too taxing. Other things involve disabling bombs and just picking up evidence, things like that. You can also do melee attacks by clicking down the right stick. Take people out that way, pretty satisfying. When all the objectives are done, go to the exit, and then you are done. So with each stage that you complete, you gain experience and you pick up merits. So what merits let you do? They let you unlock extra weapons. So for example, I just got 12 merits for that mission. I can now unlock a gun, a Viper, cost me 4 merits, I can buy that. I can get a laser sight or a flashlight for my gun, I can get extra health kits or armor. And these will all help as I make my way through the nodes and try and reach the other side of the map. And remember, if you die, you lose all of this and you start back from the beginning, from the training stage with 0 credits, and you have to do it all again. A lot of these missions are easier with a friend, so it does actually encourage cooperative play. Now there are some odd moments caused by the procedurally generated aspect of this game. So for example, on this you can see the map, there's a little room colored in black, very, very small. I've just killed a bunch of enemies in this room, made a lot of noise, a lot of explosions. Nobody's come out of this door, but if I kick this door down, there's a whole bunch of guys just all squeezed in this little tiny room, just waiting for me to come in. It's kind of to be expected with this kind of procedurally generated type of stages, but it is still a bit strange, and you do be able to see the kinks and the kind of little bit janky nature of how the game is kind of created. But that's kind of part of the course, you know. You're getting unique stages, quote-unquote unique stages each time, so, you know, you kind of put up with it. So other modes in this game, if we go to quick, you can see we have Operation, Training and Lockdown. So with Lockdown, you actually defeat wave upon wave of enemies coming at you from each angle. These stages are a bit more open. The enemies can actually come at you from any angle. So you're not really kicking down doors as much in this one. You're more like just finding enemies and taking them out before they kill you. So to wrap up, there are a few modes to play and they're all quite fun. It's generally, you know, good basic fun to be had here if you like first-person shooters and you want like a co-op kind of game. I think this game is more fun in co-op than by yourself. If you like the idea of this game, I think it'll be up your alley. I don't think there are many games like this on Nintendo consoles. I give this a 7.0. For more footage of RICO and a whole bunch of other Nintendo Switch games, and be sure to check out the Famicast on YouTube, as you're hopefully doing right now. Give us a subscribe and listen to our podcast and check out all our other videos on this channel. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace out.